Can I have some silence? What is that?
That's street number 1. Street number 2 is Wawile Ismail. Yeah, what's your, where do you stay? Stays in Chirokore. Away to Chirokore. Your age? Is called Wawile Ismail. And what do you do? Is a driver. Drive on what? Where do you drive? Which country? The school van. The driver of stars. And how are you related to where is it your friend?
The sample what it just says?
Little stars is what? Little stars, nursery school and preschool. What is our friend, the accused person? This is the original letter. No? Yes. 0704 87 95 this one. You know, that's all for the accused number 5.
That should have like an introduction.
Yes, you know, just kind of. It's not.
No, accused.
Accused is a resident of.
Can you guys sit quiet, please?
He's a resident of Kivumbi division. That's all for FI09. Fine. I invite my brother to present the accused person. However, I received information from the accused person from which I actually that they are not well demonstrated and in the paper of the house and you can't stand anymore. He's requesting to be available. He can't, he's not stable. He cannot stand.
Bobi Gaiant asabye okutuulako nga teyeewulira Bobi Gaiant asabye okutuulako nga teyeewulira
He had been murdered earlier when council was introducing.
Start with Chiza Innocent. Chiza Innocent. Last Chiza Innocent is that is the pastor at the resident of Gatizon. Agatizon, Zira Parish, Nakawa Urban Council, Kampala. Agati is the farmer and the pastor. The farmer. Chiza Innocent. Is the farmer and the pastor. Gospel Mission Church, located in Zira. The surety is a friend of this person, that's the servant, and his telephone contact is 070 105 0728. Yes, the second surety is Kivumbi. It's called Kivumbi. Kivumbi is 30 years old. The resident of Agatizon, Zira Parish, Nakawa Urban Council, Kampala Constituency. Bobi is a farmer, and that's his family in Zira. And is a friend to the accused person. His contact is 075 220 174 8. The person who has they would have been with actually has been who is one who was carrying the introduction letter of the accused person. But short this person is not the property zone. Yes, the sureties are for S7. They are explained and understood the duties of the surety. And they did most of the duties of the surety for substantial.
My Honor, as my colleague earlier notified him, some of our ships F1, S6 have been blocked from accessing. For A6 and A4, including the ordinary boys from Kivumbi, because the owner is only move out to those who see our If anyone is a surety for Nyanzi Yasin,
I'm saying, don't speculate.
Nyanzi Yasin, surety.
I cannot address it from here. I may not know what has
You
transpired.
come forward if you have access, and also sureties for Segun Kuma Edmund, alias Eddie King, Avedia.
So council, you address it.
Yes, Your Honor, with the considerations of what has transpired and the leave of motion, we have talked to the sureties.
Are you proceeding with the application?
Yes, Your
For
Honor, I'm making
A6
this submission regardless to A4 and A6. Making a submission.
Okay. Let him submit counts, yes?
Your Honor, we've talked to sureties who stood for A1 and A2. And Your Honor, in the meantime, they agree. And we pray with leave of court that the sureties presented also. Yeah, two of the sureties presented for each of A1 and A2. You know, Funyanzi Yasin have also got his documents here. Yes, Your Honor.
Council, you still is paying
You know, we are not feeling, but we are just preparing because we see what's
Allow me not to speculate. Allow me not to speculate. I cannot work with what I don't have.
Yes, you're not. You're not. I'm inviting sureties for A6 Nyanzia C, who include Nampaji Abbas. 614. A6 Nyanzia C. Ayona, the first surety is Nampaji Abbas. Nampaji Abbas, leadership is 25 years old. He's a resident of Kevina Village, LC1. Kevina Village, LC1 in Katwe, 2 parish, in Kampala. The worship, his occupation is the shopkeeper dealing in bags at Galilaya. Shopping, mall. The worship has been a long time friend to the artist person. And his contact telephone is 0753 98 7971. Worship was presented his copies and the ID. The second surety is Nanyanzi Ashia. Nanyanzi Ashia, please come forward. Where is Nanyanzi? Is that here? Where is Nanyanzi? Nanyanzi is 20 years old and she's a resident of Kampala, of Kivumbi Division, Urban Council in Ekanyanya, Komamboga LC. In Kanyanya, in Komamboga. Yona, she's a student at Namumona Saraf. Yona, Namumona Saraf. It's a secondary school. The worship, she's a biological daughter to the choose person, and her telephone contact is 0753 0775 46 53. Your worship, let me repeat the contact for clarity. It's 0775 46 37 53.
Just for clarity, 775
0775
46
46
53.
37
Say it again, please. Say it again.
0775
Yes.
46 37 53. When I've explained to the communities, the entities, both the accused person and this honorable court and the company, to abide by the same. Pray that this honorable court find the surety presented substantial. Your Honor, for A4, Your Honor, the person supposed to bring the letter for the accused person. But with the legal of this honorable court, Your Honor, can present the same process. Is the person coming with it is denied, but the legal court can ask, how do you want me to reply in court? Your Honor, A4 to present facility as Nachanzi Rahia. Please step forward. Your Honor, she's 50 years of age. It's not Chanzi Lahia. She's 20 years old. And she's a resident of Kivumbi division, Ekanyanya Komamboka LC1, Komamboka Parish. I heard that she deals in grocery, counter market, and Your Honor, she's a friend to the accused person, and the accused person is also a customer. Your Honor, our contact telephone is 0753 80 35 82. Your Honor, the issues we face through, we pray that court finds a surety substantial because of and Your Honor is discretion of this court to grant bail. Yes. That is the surety that has been able to access court as of now. Yes.
You're going to address it from a point of knowledge or?
No, not means.
In what?
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. A4 has only been able to present one surety who has accessed court, and the uncle is still held up. So we pray that court be pleased to find the surety presented by A4 substantial. Your Honor, in any doubt of the substantiality, or otherwise court can guide us, present the other surety when we access him from the court premises here. And we pray that the court be pleased, grant that these people bail on conditions and terms that this one and the court deems fit. So pray. So pray.
Your Honor.
Defense team. What is happening?
Your Honor, the defense, having placed this application before court, the prosecution prays for ample time to respond to this elaborate application. And therefore pray for a period of 1 month to respond to this application. Yes, Your Honor, we humbly pray.
Yes,
Your Honor,
counsel.
we object the application made by the state. This is a matter of rights, Your Honor. And very matters, really. It's not a novel application. My colleagues here are on probably a daily basis to spend pouring their application. At least if they stated that they can respond to the application, particular station of matters of law, they do not really even will hear them. We think it's in bad faith. Intended to hold the accused person further persons. And I beseech them to know that the state do not see these people as political persons. The state belongs to them. The same that belongs to the accuser or prosecutor. Let be a difference. You have an authority. You want to project authority.
We object to this.
No,
Language, can we give it time to reply?
yeah, they have the right to be annoyed. Don't take it away, but you have an
Your
authority.
worship, it's an objection,
You have an
your
authority.
Let me get this clear. What is
You have a
the
right.
objection? I will give you space for the objection, time to proceed with your submission.
Maybe let's present the authority.
Yes, Your Worship. I'm presenting an authority that clarifies on the delays by the prosecution whenever bail applications are made. Your Worship, this is criminal miscellaneous application number 4 of 2023. Criminal miscellaneous application number 4 of 2023. Your Worship, it is arising from criminal case number AA 211/2021 of lawyer.
I beg his pardon.
On what?
On the citation,
It is criminal miscellaneous application number 04 of 2023. Arising from criminal case number AA 211/2021. Lawyer CRB number 498/2021. and DPP case number Guru CO 0445 of 2021. Worship, the parties are Ojok, Caesar, and 8 others versus Uganda. Ojok, Caesar, and 8 others versus Uganda. It was your worship before Justice George Okero. Your worship, this is what the judge said on the issue of time to verify and respond to the application of this letter. Your worship, court said that the issue of verification or time to respond to the application, specifically including the verification of documents, should not be used against the accused persons while they are kept in custody. Worship, the judge says that the state has the opportunity to make a finding and they can file a report back to court on its findings. And also, court has the duty to cancel or alter the bail if the report says otherwise. Your Honor, the prayer by the prosecution for 1 month is not only against the liberty of the accused persons before they are tried. The state has said it has not finished with the investigations, and they have not even clarified on the time they can even anticipate to finish these investigations, which is to the detriment of these people, including the people who are wounded in worship. With care. Your worship, it is our humble submission that court be pleased to use its discretion, proceed to grant the accused people bail on lenient terms, your worship, and the worship, if court is pleased, we can pray that this court be humble and honor to grant us and cash bail. So,
Your Honor, we reiterate our humble prayer for adjournment 1 month because of the following reasons. Our application is brought in good faith, but we have so many cases fixed for the period, and this is not only the case that we have to handle. Therefore, it's not in bad faith. We are overloaded with cases that need to be taken care of. This application, Your Honor, needs research to be done. We need to file affidavits in response to the application. And these are not things that take 1 minute. Even this authority, they have just provided to us. We don't need to research on it. Is it what they are telling? Is it true that that's what that authority says? We need to read it, Your Honor. We need time to find it, and we read it and interpret it. Whether it's true that that's what the court said. Thirdly, Your Worship, the prosecution cares about the rights of the accused persons, just equally as the rights of the complainants. It's a balance of the rights. Therefore, Your Honor, there is no bad faith at all. If this court told us that just 3 days or 3 weeks, Your Honor, we would not be able to deliver. We would show up here and still say we need time. Just next week, Your Honor, we have a number of cases that are coming for hearing. We have a number of cases we have to peruse. So it's not in bad faith at all. Your Honor, we humbly pray that this court accepts our prayer for 1 month adjournment. We so pray.
Worship, before they respond, my learned brother, Mr.
stated that these charges were political. Your Honor, this case or the charges with which the accused are here today were in force in as early as 1950. Your Worship, the penal code commenced on the 15th of June 1950. So we invite the court to condemn this kind of submission from learned colleagues. Your Worship, without wasting court's time, it is within the prosecution's reasonable and unreasonably so, Your Honor, grounds to apply for trying to carry out a verification, notwithstanding an authority that my learned colleague has referred to, but has not been gracious or courteous to provide to this court. Your Honor, without speculating as my brother has done, the Constitution bail guidelines, and I believe that this is on a case by case. The decision, if in fact is there, does not outlaw our request to be allowed time. In his own words, I haven't accessed the decision. He says the court said the prosecution should not use it as a bar. So it is not, in my humble opinion, that the court, in fact, ruled that the prosecution was out of order. Your Worship, will reiterate our prayer to allow us time to verify. Your Honor, these are 7 applications. Your Worship, on average, each one of them has presented 3 sureties, or rather, 5 of them have presented 3, and I think 2 have presented 2, except the last one who presented 1. Your Honor, this is quite a lot of work. And Your Honor, this is a felony for which really we should be granted time. Your Honor, under the Constitution bail guidelines for courts of judicature, whereas it is their right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty or they plead guilty. Your Honor, under rather Rule 3 of the Constitution bail guidelines, objectives of the practice directions. Your Honor, under 3I, the court is enjoining, or rather, the practice directions are to facilitate effective supervision of persons granted bail. Your Honor, it is a discretion to grant or not. However, while we request the court to grant us leave to verify, Your Worship, some of the documents that have been presented by the applicants are not dated. We hope it's not deliberate. So under 3F, Your Honor, look at our application to be allowed time to verify is premised on Rule 3F, which is to facilitate 3F of the Constitution bail guidelines. Your Honor, I will quote verbatim. Objectives of these practice directions are to facilitate effective interagency cooperation and coordination of bail applications. Your Honor, why we need this time to verify is just so to be sure that these persons will stand trial as and when required by this court. Your Worship, secondly, we informed the court, unlike my learned brother who misquoted the prosecution. It is not that investigations are incomplete. Your Honor,
there are several other persons who are still at large.
Yes.
This is why we require time to respond, Your Honor.
Yes, we need time.
This is why we require time to respond. We pray that this court finds that a month is reasonable time, because these are more than 20 or thereabout sureties for verification. Your Honor. With that, Your Honor, we pray that the court finds it reasonable to allow this application time to verify.
Your Honor, I associate myself with the submissions of the land dwelling. Yes.
Just a matter of law. The house was submitted on bail guidelines, which are mere guidelines. Let's look at the Constitution, Article 28. Article 28 provides for a speedy trial execution command. And I don't believe the framers of the Constitution intended that we can hold.
Allow me to reply. Now I issued about checks and replying to this application. The accused persons have rights which should be also upheld and respected, to which a timely prosecution should be looked at, so that we can get fairness and justice for them as well. In light of that, and I also look at the DPP, because my role is to balance the two. We just made this application, we cannot put them on their feet or at gunpoint to make their reply at the moment, for budget documents and other things they may have to look at in the application. Between that, I must balance you two, and I give an appropriate time, because I'm looking at the rights of the accused persons and also you as the DPP's office. So I'm going to look between those two, and I look at a time frame which is not going to be 1 month. I believe that is too long for a reply of a bail application in a magistrate's court. Let me emphasize that before magistrate grade 1. I don't believe one whole month should be time for you to make a reply as the state. So I'm going to balance, and I balance between me as courts work, because if you talk about time, the Lord, I also have the same, so we're going to balance the two, but I will not go as far as 1 month. I believe that is unfair.
Within that time, as we said, there was a prayer specific by council. We sought leave to present other documents, which did not make it.
Because that is going to hold the state's
reading the guidance of court means we can actually serve.
What we have no objection. If the earlier the better, so that we can verify at
By
once.
tomorrow.
Which is why we thought a month would be sufficient. But if they brought them earlier, the better.
So by tomorrow.
We are saying a month.
So we are looking at two documents. Documents for F4. F4 is almost presented one.
Your Worship, true A6 and A4 have no introductory.
Yes, that's the documents we talked about, the introduction letters and the other two sureties. One each. One for F4 and one for A6. And tomorrow we can, by letter, forward the documents.
This is not to say that we're not still asking for Just for clarity, just for clarification.
I've already objected to a 1 month. I don't know why I take I usually like to give you explanations why. One, having these people before me. Today is a Monday. I have Monday and Tuesday for my criminal days. Can be clarified in my diary. The rest are my civil days. So I usually don't have the state with me. Because we are, for state groups, we are sharing him with the chief magistrate. So we have two days with him. Then the other days, let's him doing his administrative work. Yes. I'm looking at my diary.
You actually declared the court anytime after 20.
We have a lot of cases, I didn't know what you know.
I'm giving you, okay, when we look at preserving those 2 days you're giving me and the one I'm giving you, you can see how this is not crowded.
Yes, and we're doing research in those cases as well.
And I'm looking at also, that's why I'm giving you one.
You actually protect the 29.
So you select from those two. So, 29, it is for the DPP to reply to this bail application. Shall start at 10. Yes, ma'am.
I need to finance.
Why I reject that is finally. Why I reject that is because you're going to come back here and again discuss about service and they didn't receive. So I prefer that you present it before me so I can put on record that you've been served, because you're going to go back and start saying one did serve, I get closed. I don't want those.
We are reopening our prayer to close for us because we are closed.
Unless
You're not some oral
Some prayer. Yes, we are closed. It's probably beyond record. We are seeking leave that is reopened. That date is present before the response. Before we respond on that day.
On that very day.
That very day. We open for purposes of admitting. And we find ourselves on record what was documented before that day. Shall supply the state within this week. No place.
And just for clarity, it's an oral response. Yes. Just
for clarity.
Just for us, we are the same, it's an oral response.
Yes, I believe I'm not in the High Court. Yes, it's okay. It's allowed. Okay. Meet you on the 29th this month.
Again, I apologize.
yangu watumewa
eti zange
so